As the name suggests, dorm life is for college students, because after all, we do live in dorms. Now, I know you have all been to college or recently in college, and you don't know where to place a thing in your room, whether it's your bed, your desk, a hamper, anything like that. So, dorm life is to help you figure out where exactly to place it so that you have the most room in a small dorm. We can also help you connect with your roommate and your RAs or any other important contact personnel. So, our elevator pitch is for college students that need help organizing their new room. Dorm Life is an app that not only assists in decorating your room, but helps connect you to your roommate. Unlike College Planner, our product uses AR or augmented reality technology to help visualize what you're putting into the room. Now, if you don't know, augmented reality is basically like showing something without actually doing it. So, like, it's with the camera, and if you want to move an item around without actually having to move it, you can virtually place the item somewhere else without actually doing it so that you don't put it somewhere that you don't want it. Now, for our brand matrix, we wanted to make sure that we encased what our app does and how it's better and different than apps that are like ours, like IKEA Place, College Planner, and UDorm, which are similar apps but don't do quite everything our app does. So our app have a virtual key to help you unlock your door and also have early access to room info because we all need that when it comes to moving in for the first semester or later semesters. We also help give you your RA contact and provide a messenger for you to talk back and forth with your roommates. Another great part of our app is the augmented reality portion, which will be a camera that helps you to place things around your room without doing it. And then roommate communication, another important thing. And we have a dorm item list that you can create between you and your roommates. And then a schedule as well to help you stay on track. Now for our personas, we really want to do college students because that's primarily what this app is for. So we chose people that were starting off fresh, like a freshman like Jessica, or a sophomore like Mark. And we just wanted to showcase that no matter if it's your first year, second year, third year, your final year, it's important to have an app like this to really be able to communicate with your roommates and move stuff around in your room, whether you get a new type of dorm room, new items, anything like that. So for David, he needs room decoration help, so we can help with our technology, through our camera, and he's tech savvy, so he'll be able to use it very easily. Now Jesse, he's a freshman, so he really is worried about stuff like dorm room cleanliness and a chore checklist, so he's happy that he can talk to his roommate about that type of stuff before they move in and while they're in the dorm together. Now for our flow chart, we just wanted to create a simple layout of how our app will work and what steps you'll go through during the first process. So your home screen you'll come to, which is your logins. And then after that, you'll come into the main home screen, which will have things like settings, your list, and to follow your profile, audio, accessibility, and language, as well as your room, shared, and self list. Now for our icon development, we started out with our thumbnails and wanted to have a couple different ideas to give us some creative freedom, whether it worked or didn't work. And we went through a lot of different designs, using all the words, using the letters, using different types of roof designs, different types of typography. And then we got into our vector design and realized that the typography wasn't the best and didn't really go with our app. So we went to the next design. And the coloration wasn't quite right, and we didn't need the stroke. So we went to our final icon to give a great look on a final screen. Now these are some of our paper prototypes. that we drew up during this part of the project, which allowed us to kind of see what did and didn't work and bring it over to the finalized version very easily, because we had a basic idea of what each screen would be laid out as, and without color compromising anything else. So here's the first couple screens that we have. So your login screen will be the first one you come to, and then it will go to your home screen and your settings screen. Now we wanted to create things that would be seen as buttons, but without actually squaring everything out. So even though the room shared and selfless are squared out, they're in a stroke, so it's not quite as bad as if it was a filled in square, and then all the names are clicked on by the buttons of their pictures, and then you have the room info button, and then for the settings they have small background boxes just to symbolize that they are buttons. And next we have some of our settings tabs. So we have buttons for our audio, we have an on and off button for colorblind mode, sizing, scale, and then just a simple checklist for whatever language you want the app to be in. So we have our profile editing screen for your main profile. Anything you would like to add, likes, dislikes. You'll have your phone number and your email on there so people can contact you easily. And you can also have your pictures. People know what you look like before they meet you. Schedule is very simple. It's just picking which schedule you're looking for and then creating it. Same with the class schedule. You're just creating your schedule for the week so you can stay organized, and it's all in one place. And then your room information, just be some basic where you live at, where your room's at, what size room you have, and who your main roommate is if you have like a 4-person dorm. Now we have your phone, your key, and your message screens. So for your phone, it's going to be all your contacts, anybody you would need to contact that's important for your dorm room. And then it's going to be your lock screen, anything you need to unlock or lock your door. Because a lot of newer colleges are now having the doors that you open up with a key card, but if it's on your phone, it's even easier. And then we have a message screen, which you'll just click on your roommates to message. And here's some examples of different conversations you might have through these. And then this is so you can look through and see what your roommates like, dislike, how old they are, and their phone numbers. And our camera feature was our augmented reality, is the camera, and you're going to take a picture. And for the beanbag, you can move it back and forth, and you can size up things. So if you need to fit something underneath your bed or your desk, you know how big that thing should be. Or if you just want to take a picture for somebody to send different pictures of your room to, you can, back and forth. And then you have your list screen, which you're just going to create simple list. And for this one, it tells you what your roommates get and what you're getting. And people can, once they click it, it'll say what name and who's getting it. So if you want to try out Dorm Life, go to the link below. Thank you.